So we all take a certain amount of pleasure from haunting certain users or certain videos. But I would like to draw your attention to a channel that has gone horribly, horribly wrong. I believe this channel is a sock account of a user named FistfullofTricks. This sock account is under FistfullofTricks. Now I will link you to the sock account, but I will not link you to the original channel because, trust me, the chances of you learning anything from a person that calls themselves a fistful of dicks are very slim. This sock account has videos, uploaded videos of interviews with sex workers. Now, I'm not going to tell you a whole lot about it. The reason I'm going to link you to it in a blowjob bar is so you can go and look at it yourself. They're not long interviews. They last anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. And what seems to be the prevalent message in all these videos is that prostitution leads to drug addiction. Now, if you watch all these videos and you think that there is some other point that this user is trying to convey, by all means, do let me know, because I watched every single one of those videos, and aside from the interviewer intentionally insulting the sex workers, I could find no other message. Now, the problem with this is the fact that addiction is a disease. Now, I wouldn't expect someone who calls themselves a fistful of dicks to know this. If you're familiar with this user, you will know that he is not very good at doing research. As a matter of fact, I don't think he even knows the difference between X and Y chromosomes. But the fact remains that addiction is a disease. You may not believe it is, but if you do not believe that addiction is a disease, you are either not an addict or you are an addict who has never tried to get clean. Acceptance of addiction being a disease is one of the main steps in Narcotics Anonymous program, which is a vastly successful program for people who have a problem with addiction. Now, the problem with this whole channel, as you can tell, is that prostitution cannot lead to a disease that has been proven to be genetic. And if you'd like, I can give you some information for people who know what they're talking about. This is an article from Journal of Sex Research, November 1998. This particular part of it comes from the Centers for Disease and Control and Prevention from 1992, the Street Outreach for STD/HIV Prevention. Colorado Springs, Colorado, 1987 to 1991. Morbidity and Mortality Weekly Report. Out of 200 prostitutes interviewed, nearly all, 95%, provided histories of illicit drug use. Of these, more than half, 60%, admitted to drug use prior to prostitution entry. No matter what this user would like you to believe. Prostitution does not lead to drug addiction. Drug addiction leads to prostitution.